Hey everybody, I'm Andrea Currie. This is Andrea Currie Crafts, and we are doing a live trash to treasure session. If you are new or unfamiliar with me, I love to turn lots of random stuff that you might have laying around the house or cheap stuff from Dollar Tree into magnificent stuff.
I'm not sure we have audio.
Audio? We're not sure if we have audio.
Can you keep talking?
Yes, I'm talking.
I'm not hearing audio.
It says that it says I see the little dots popping up.
Oh, okay.
Can everybody hear me?
Let me try another video from mine.
I'm just gonna keep going because I wanted to actually share my screen on a recent Michael's trip that I just took, which ended up in somewhat inspiration and somewhat frustration, I would say, because there's lots of really inspiring designs, but everything's so expensive and it's generally made out of kind of trashy materials that you can find in your recycle bin. So I just kind of wanted to show you a few of the things that I saw while I was at Michael's, and that's going to give you an idea of like where I my inspiration comes from. Reverb back there. So oh yeah. So are you able to see that video?
Not yet.
Okay. It should be showing the Michael's video.
Not yet. It's loading something.
Okay.
Crafty Adventure says hi, Andrea.
Hi, Caroline. Good to see you. I don't know when you got here, but I went to Michael's. Well, actually, Cliff went to Michael's with me too, and they had just started setting up for Christmas, which is always exciting to sort of get like a first view of what's going on for Christmas, even though it's not even Halloween. But I'm here for it because I definitely like to see all the different Christmas, holiday decorations and stuff like that. But what I was really interested in was how much of this stuff is made out of foam or some sort of thing that is a recyclable that we all commonly have in our households. And you'll see, if hopefully you can see it, but like this garland right here is all foam covered in glitter. And it cost, I think I saw in there, it was like $18, something like that. Yeah, it was $18. And I was like, I feel like I have all of that material at home. And then there's another video. Let me show you the next one. These like cute trees. I feel like these bottle brush trees. This was $25.
25.
Yeah, 25 I say in the video. Can you see it? Yeah, it was $25. And I felt like, okay, that's a lot for a bottle brush tree. There's got to be some way that we can figure this out with recycled or cheaper materials. I'm not going to do that particular craft today, but I definitely love this candy style that everybody is gravitating towards for the season. Loving that. And I know, Caroline, you did that really cute deco. Oh my gosh, decadent sort of thing. Okay, this one was the most surprising to me. So how much do you think this was?
She said she can't understand anything you're saying. I'm going to get my headphones and see what's going on.
Oh. It's because I'm sharing this. Can you hear me, Caroline? Oh no. Okay. We'll figure it out, Caroline. But I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop sharing and I'm just going to talk to the camera. It could be that. Okay. I'm just using straight up YouTube Studio. So is it better now, Caroline, now that I'm just not sharing my screen anymore? It could be, I have a feeling it could be that. Let's see. Cliff's coming, so he will.
Sounds fine to me.
It sounds okay. Maybe it was because I was sharing my screen. So I will just describe what I saw. So there was this cotton candy tree that was pretty basic, and it was very cute, and it was about maybe 12 inches tall, and it was $25. And I saw some amazing, these giant kind of statues that were made out of foam, and they were flocked with these really pretty colors. They were $50. So I thought, like, why aren't more people making things out of foam? And then I went to the foam aisle, and that was pretty crazy because the foam in the foam aisle was also like anywhere from $5 to $25 for a slab of foam. Can you hear me now, Caroline? Are you good? Okay. Thanks. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. We're still working through kind of just the systems. All right. So last week, Cliff wanted me to create something with an old foam cooler. So he gets medicine every month, and it has to come in a cooler because it's a refrigerated medicine. And so we always end up with these like insanely big coolers, and I never get rid of them because I know I'm going to use them for crafting. We all know that a lot of crafts, a lot of decor items, a lot of, party items are made from using foam. It's just foam covered in something, right? Like it's foam covered in glitter, it's foam covered in fabric, it's foam covered in some other sort of decorative thing. So I thought, let's make something, let's make some holiday decor that is made out of foam. So I'll give you a guess on what, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. I'll give you a guess on what I created, Caroline. And also, if you're new here, at the end of this episode, which sometimes we go 30 minutes, sometimes we go 45 minutes, at the end of this episode, you get to choose which piece of trash I have to craft with for next week. All right, no guesses. All right, so what I did was I took some foam, I'll give you a hint, and I cut out some circles, and I decorated those circles into this awesome Christmas joy peppermint decoration. It looks a little weird against the fact that I have bats in the background and candy corn, but this is what I created with foam. Now, most all of this is foam. All of it is actually recycled. So these little pieces here, these are all foam pieces. They look exactly like what I saw in Michael's for like $25 a pop. They look exactly like that. I'm going to show you how to do that and a couple different ways to do that. And then I also used cardboard, leftover cardboard for these letters. So it was a relatively easy craft. And I think I know the reason why people don't want to work with foam so much and cutting up foam. And I have a hack for it because I think a lot of people don't want to work with foam because it's actually quite messy. And there's a quick hack that I bet you've never seen before that will help you keep a hold of all of the like foam things that fly around. Now there's lots of different ways that you can cut foam. There's professional ways with like a hot knife, which in my opinion, very toxic. I don't like to be around toxic fumes. So I don't recommend that. This right here is the rudimentary way of doing this with what you have at home. So I think I got like a slab of foam in a box that had some furniture in it like that. It was bigger than this. Now this at Michael's, what I saw yesterday, this at Michael's was $15. So every time you open up a package from Amazon, whatever, like think about how expensive that material could be somewhere else if you had to buy it. This is why I have a stash of like tons of recyclables, things that I want to make. So what I did was, to make your life a lot easier, you want to draw out all of your shapes onto your main piece of foam, and then cut out your shapes into like the rudimentary pieces that are more manageable. You don't want to like go around like with this huge piece of foam and manage it that way. You want to make it manageable by, for instance, I put this into a square. So now here's the hack. The secret hack for this whole project is have a balloon. What? Yeah. We're going to use static electricity to catch our little foam mess that we're about to make. And we're going to blow it up, and we're going to have it on standby. And it's going to catch most of the mess that we make by cutting up this foam with a serrated knife. All right. I'm wondering where I left my serrated knife. Actually. Oh, it is the black handled one. Okay, so pink balloon. We're also going to reuse this balloon because I reuse everything. All right. CHA doesn't exist anymore, Cliff. That's what it is. She wasn't at a conference. Okay, so check this. Hold on. Let's go to Rudimentary Craft Cam. I'm pretty sure, Caroline, you were at a conference for the software, the video software, right? All right, so here's my shape. Now, small cuts are going to help you get through this a little bit more with a smooth edge. Now, I thought initially like, oh, it's going to be super hard to cut a rounded shape, and I was wrong. The rounded shape actually is not hard. You just have to have a serrated knife. It doesn't have to have a point on the end, although I find for bigger stuff it's easier. I'm just going to cut through like that. And you can tell once I've cut it, you can tell that like where I use shorter strokes because it's like much flatter, less of these like granular pieces coming off. So if I wanted to, I could just go through again and maybe do some shorter cuts, you know, like right here. And you can also carve off the hard edges, but I find that that's not totally necessary with all projects. Now, it seems like a kind of a ragged mess right now. And as Caroline and I we agree upon, shiny, glittery things can cover up any imperfection. So let me show you how our balloon has done since. See that? All right, and you probably can't see it. Oh, now you can see it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to sort of get my balloon around here like this. Pick up as much of the little foam balls as possible. That's actually pretty darn good. I do have a piece of paper down to protect my surface, but also to help with like any stragglers, that sort of thing. So let me show you this. Look at all that. So that probably would have been sticking to me had I not had the balloon nearby. And the way that I'm going to get rid of this, but not right now because my trash can's over yonder, is I'm going to go to the trash can and then I'm going to put it upside down and cut it to where it pops. But I'm not going to cut it just anywhere. I'm going to cut it right at the knot of the balloon because I want to save the balloon for another foam project, actually. You may have seen in a couple of my other videos where I use balloons to cover up foam. It's actually a super handy trick, and it's a good way to recycle balloons as well. So, sorry, my computer's asking me to update, of course. So let's see, snooze that. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna cut this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cut this one. It's gonna make a mess on me now because I don't have a trash underneath me, but I'm just showing you for good measure. Woo! That one popped like crazy, but that's okay. I could still use a lot of that. Now, let me show you how I decorated the peppermints because, hold on one second. Let me just show you. I wanted to, I was like, oh, I feel like I should have put a bigger peppermint right here. So that's actually what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put a bigger peppermint right here. What do you think? Yeah, right there. So let me show you how I do that. I did a few ways, which I actually recorded and I will put into an episode, but I just wanted to show you the way that I ended up using was, I think, in my preference, like I liked it the most. So what I ended up using was an acrylic marker. Let me go down a cad cam. Hold on one sec. So I ended up using an acrylic marker. However, I did also record using a Sharpie marker, which turned out really nice as well. And actually some reflective tape for the base. So see this reflective tape? You know, I've been using that a lot, and that's from the Dollar Tree. So I use that on the base here. And I really like the look of that. It was just a little bit, I don't know if I want to go through cutting tape again like that. It was a little bit hard. So I felt like the marker, the acrylic marker, was actually the best, least messy option for me because the Sharpie marker tended to smudge all over my fingers, and I did not appreciate that. So this is like white on white on white. The cool thing about peppermints is they're basically just a bunch of little cute triangles. They're like funnels. Hopefully this doesn't hurt your ears. Another thing I like about these peppermints, actually not the peppermints, is these markers, is that there's a fine tip, which I'll go through and put some fine lines in there. Ooh, sorry if that's like nails on chalkboard. That's something that you're going to have to be aware of when you do that. And I did actually, so stuff will come off. Probably pop my balloon a little bit too soon. But stuff will come off, and that's fine. That just happens. Do some smaller lines here. Hope you can see that okay. And then I'll do the sides, and like I said, a lot of the stuff's going to rub off. But don't worry, because that is going to get covered up with glitter, and nobody will ever know. In fact, that's what they do at the craft stores with all that holiday decor, is they cover everything up with glitter anyway. So you might as well do it yourself. Peppermints. I'm going to do a whole candy Christmas because now I'm obsessed. I mean, now. Aren't I always obsessed, Cliff? So, what kind of candy do you guys think I should do next? I was thinking, I'll just let you know what I was thinking. Gumdrops is what I was thinking. And I already have an idea of how I will do gumdrops with recycled materials. And if we have enough time today, I would be happy to show you some fun hacks. All right. I'm so sorry if this is making you crazy. It's like nails on chalkboard for some people. And then there's some people that love that like ASMR stuff. And that sort of sound is actually soothing to them, which to me, it's making me feel a little bit anxious. So maybe mute it until I'm done doing this if it's making you feel anxious. But look at how easily this acrylic marker, I love these acrylic markers. I use them on every material, I swear. It's like wood and metal and plastic and styrofoam. I mean, it's just an all-around nice material to use. Talking about Boston over there. Wicked smart. All right, so. All right, see, look at all these little pieces. Actually, I do have another balloon blown up. Maybe I wonder if it'll work because, oh, the dog is like freaking out. Oh, it does work really well actually with the markered stuff. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, there we go. All right. Yes, our border collie can hear a balloon being blown up like a mile away, and she loves playing with balloons and like the balloon keepy uppy game. And so she is like standing here and she is like laser beaming me because I have balloons out. All right, so I'm just gonna bring this back so that I can kind of show you. So see, this is the one I just made here, and I'm gonna put it like right about here, but you can see the difference between the two. Glitter, no glitter. So you gotta put glitter on it. It's a must. Like you have to put glitter on it. It's one of those things where you gotta have the glitter. I mean, it's just gonna look like a piece of styrofoam if you don't add some sort of glitter on it. Yeah. So, okay. So let me bring out my glittermatic, my glitter-o-matic. Oh no, my thing's falling apart. Well, I'll figure it out later. My handy dandy, don't get glitter everywhere sort of thing, which looks like I'm getting glitter everywhere right now. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I just want you to see like, okay. I just need some white glue and I'm going to pour some of this snowy glitter. I mean, if you need a bag of this for the holidays. Otherwise, you're not really going to have an easy time upcycling materials. Just that little bit of shine is going to help a lot. So my white glue, I'm just going to lazily spread it on. Oops, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Hold on one second. It's regular school glue. I didn't buy any special like Mod Podge or anything like that, but I've noticed that regular white school glue like this is actually just fine. So I'm not stressed about that too much. There's no like rules on this material that say that you have to use like Mod Podge. The one rule about styrofoam though is that you can't use what's it called? Spray paint. Anything that has acetone in it will break down spray paint. So you can't use spray paint on it, which I think maybe is why a lot of people don't use styrofoam, because, you know, a lot of people like to use spray paint to cover things and also to like weatherize things. So I don't mind. I mean, like I stay away from spray paint, aerosols, that sort of thing, just because I don't want to get cancer again. So I just try and stay away from like bad toxic fumes. Let's see. All right, so I've got a pretty good coat on here, and then I just sort of like really went into the nooks and crannies on the sides here, which will make a huge difference. I maybe have put too much glue on, but let's see. Yes, no such thing as too much, I guess. All right, put that off to the side, and let me bring this up a little bit so you can see the glitter action shot. Glitter action, activate. Okay, I'm gonna do it facing you so you can see the transformation. Ooh, I think it's pretty. I can't tell because I'm not looking at that side of it, but let me get the bottom part. And yes, I am actually still getting glitter all over the place because
it looks good.
Yeah, because I can't see what I'm doing. All right. Oh yeah, the sides are looking really sugary. Look at all that sugar, which is actually glitter. All right, so most of my glitter actually did go back into the bag. All right, that's flipping cute. Let me pour the rest of my glitter back in there. And go like this. Actually, tap it first. Okay, just tap it. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Like it seriously looks like it's sugary and it's edible. So I am excited about that. This back, put this back, put this back. Trying to keep somewhat of a clean area. I need a barbecue skewer. Looks like I can use this one. So in order to make my little, I don't know, what do you call it? A peppermint bouquet, peppermint little zhuzhi thing. I use barbecue skewers, but in order to quickly and easily cover them, I actually, hold on. Oh, that's backwards. I covered it in that mesh rope. So you see this stuff here. That's mesh rope from the Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree also had these little foam balls, which, okay, fine, they're not recycled, but they definitely come in handy as great accents. I am currently looking for the foam mesh. There it is. Okay, so this is usually in the floral section, but for like every holiday, they always have like the holiday colors. I find that white is like so versatile that like you really don't need that many other colors. Hold on, my computer's trying to restart again. Okay. What does Caroline say? What's her idea? Do you know what her idea is? Cliff?
She thinks you should do your sparkle or your glitter thing as a short.
Oh, I do have it as a short. I do have a glitter thing as a short. I just cut that too short. Speaking of short. I do. It is, it's called something glitter hack, I think is what it's called. What'd she say? What'd she say? I'm like, Gavin, what'd she say? So I don't have my hot glue gun on, but I'm going to, oh, ah! Did you see that? That was awesome. Just shot out.
15 seconds behind you.
Oh man, that was so cool. That was insane. I clearly need to hot glue this together. Because I was just like sort of poking these in. That was so awesome. I was just poking these in, and because this floral mesh is so springy and I like really pushed it down, the floral mesh created a spring and it shot out like a rocket. Did you see it? Now did you see it? Because it's that was awesome. I can't wait to see the replay of that. Okay, let's see. Now we're getting a little topsy-turvy here. Hold on. That was so funny. I am really excited to see that on replay. I really hope that you guys actually got to see it. Did you? Did you see it? Did you see it pop? Like, did it actually pop? I mean, like, okay, I guess your floral foam could potentially shoot across the room and make your whole project come apart. Just an FYI. Yeah, I do need industrial eye protection. I mean, like, there's so much about, like, there's so many follies in my craft room that, like, you couldn't even possibly keep up with, like, the amount of protection. I might as well just be in a bubble, like, in my craft room, because, like, I managed to hurt myself in so many hilarious ways that, like, Cliff has always got the first aid kit on hand, like, okay, crazy lady, time for you to get some stitches. It's like ridiculous. All right, let's see. We're gonna put this one right about here. Hopefully it doesn't pop up again. Ah! Oh no. Okay. I want it to be like that. A little bit over. This is kind of I'm fussing, but I really want it to be right. I really want it to be right. Yes, bloopers. Oh my gosh, we do have a bloopers reel on, well, it's not really a bloopers reel, but we have like a funny reel of my old show, Craftastic Live, where, I mean, there were some antics going on in there, and it was like constant hilarity. I guess maybe we should make this into a comedy craft session. All right. Oh my gosh, I love this. I just like took a step back because like yesterday when I had it without this piece, I was like, I like it. But now that I've put this on it, I'm like in love with this. I love it so much. This is so cute. Okay. Like I said, I use cardboard for these, and then I had some like glitter glue that I just sort of zhuzhed it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. This cost me $0. So budget-friendly way to have a really cute holiday decoration. I'm probably going to put this on my entryway table, or I'm guessing one of my neighbors is going to try and commandeer it. That's normally what happens is I put things on my entryway table and they come into my house and then all of a sudden it's missing. Yeah, I definitely love this one, and I'm going to do a whole candy entryway table because who doesn't love candy holiday stuff? I mean, this is just too darn cute. And I saw so many cool things, like great inspiration at Michael's. I'm going to be going to some other craft stores too to see, like, you know, what's going on in the world of holiday design. And then we're going to attempt to make it with recycled materials or much cheaper materials, things that you have at home or you can find at the Dollar Tree. All right, do you guys want me to show you what I did with a balloon and a piece of foam? Okay, I'm gonna show you, and this is just gonna be like a little thing because I started out with this random balloon thing, and I was like, we're gonna use this for later, but now I'm going to show you that I took my red balloon and I put it over a gumdrop piece of foam. And then I'm going to glitter that a little bit, maybe put some sprinkles on it too. And then I'm going to have a whole bunch, like a whole line of them. And it's going to be another cute, sweet sort of holiday cheer, sort of candy holiday thing. So, yes. Ooh, I'll have to go to at home. Yeah, I'll go to at home too. Yeah, that's cool. So maybe next week we'll get into this one, or maybe we'll do something else. I need to grab the recyclable stash. Hold on, because it's time. I just noticed it's time for us to choose what the heck does Andrea get to craft with for next week. So let's see what I have. All right. Now, I realize next week is Halloween. So, I don't have like a ton of stuff in here, but next week is Halloween. So I was kind of thinking maybe it would be like a last minute theme, like last minute costume idea, last minute decor, like that sort of thing. But let's see what we can choose from here. Okay, so we have like an old strawberry container, clamshell, which is pretty big, actually. Pretty big. Yep. That's big. That's pretty darn big. There's a lot of plastic there. All right. And then I have this old like nut container, which I actually used for some like planting stuff, which is why it has dirt in it. But it has this cool insert, which I thought could be useful for something. I don't know where the lid is, so there's no lid. And then I have this heavy duty plastic almond milk jug, which I have lots of these saved up. So something with one of these three mostly plastic objects is what I'm looking to get your ideas on. All right, Caroline, it's up to you. Since you're the only one talking. So, milk jug, nut tray, or strawberry clamshell. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Sure, you count. Let's see. Can I pick up both the almond container and the nut tray? They look like they belong together. What? Okay, the only reason I may bend the rules is because last time you helped me out, Caroline, we came up with like a really cool craft, that truck cookie thing. So you're thinking this? Like what are you thinking here? Because that I don't see how these go together, but I'm totally willing to take a leap of faith with you and do this because, like I said, that cookie box truck came out so flipping cute, and I would have never thought of that until you said it's giving me vintage truck vibes. So let's see. She says, flip the almond container and put it on the bottom. Let's see. Like that? Like inside of the nut tray? Okay. And first off, are we thinking like Christmas holiday decoration? What are you thinking here? Because yes, but the nut tray on top? What are you talking about? Like that? Okay, Caroline, you're awesomely creative. I have no idea what is on your mind, but I want to know more. Okay. Lamp. Cliff says, no, but are we like going for like a holiday theme? Or are we going for just like a random piece of decor? Like, what are you thinking? She says, I don't know. Caroline, last time you had an idea. At least you had a vibe. Okay. I love how she's like, I just don't know. I'm out. Peace. I gave you a random idea. Now I'm gone. Oh, Christmas. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, this is I have no idea. Cliff, do you have any ideas? Except for a lamp. It's gotta be Christmas themed. I think either Caroline is like Caroline loves me or she hates me. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Or she has a lot of faith in my creativity. Because this is insane. Oh, carousel. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, Cliff's getting ideas too because he loves projects that move. He's thinking, I know what Cliff is thinking. I can see the look in his eyes. He's like, how can I make that into a machine? How can I make that go fast? See, with Cliff, he wants to make everything turn on with some batteries or electricity, and then it goes too fast, and then all the decorations go flying everywhere, and it's a ton of fun. Yeah, we could do it together. That'd be fun. All right, we'll do it together. How about that, Cliff? Are you in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cliff's in. Nice creativity there, Caroline. I appreciate that. If y'all are watching and you are new to this channel, don't forget, my name is Andrea Currie. I like to turn trash into treasure. We have a lot of fun doing so. We are just building back the channel a little bit more from 13 years ago. So you leave a comment and we would be happy to hear from you and collaborate too. Again, my name is Andrea Currie and I am out. Bye, guys.